Dr. K Balyan is Managing Director and CEO at Petronet LNG Ltd. A lot of interest in the company recently because of what has happened with GAIL. And let me set this up. GAIL India signed a medium-term LNG supply agreement with French energy giant GDF Suez for the supply of about 0.8 million tons of LNG over calendar 13 and calendar 14. The hope is that a portion of this gas would pass through LNG's terminals, and partly in GAIL's own terminal. Sir, good morning. Prashant this side. Could you run us through?
Good morning, Prashant.
First off, the pricing details of this contract. We understand LNG prices, of course, will be linked to crude oil prices, but specifics, sir, how would these be priced?
Well, we have been seeing, Prashant, that the spot prices are softening from a high of about $16 million BTU. The present prices are hovering around 11, 10.5, 11, that range. And this was expected because the initial rush for the Japan requirement is being largely met. So we see that a similar trend should also be seen in the long-term supplies as well. And we are seeing that perhaps there is a time lag, but I think we would like to see a similar trend there. This present GAIL's deal seems to be very good actually, and I am told that their prices are competitive. We are happy because larger portion of this gas would come to our terminal, so it would perhaps boost our utilization capacity of the terminal going beyond 100%. I mean, we are already operating at 100%. So I think it augurs well. The country needs more gas. It's a good contract. It will come to the Dahej, larger part of it, and we will regasify and supply. So it's a good contract.
Okay, I mean, without going into details, should we be focusing on, as you said, capacity utilization over 100%, essentially more volumes of regasification, or should we focus on higher margins for regasification? Or you think, I mean, for margins, there won't be very much by way of change?
Yeah, you see, for us, our major earnings come from the regasification charges. And for us, higher the utilization of the terminal, better for us. And that's why we are expanding our capacity at the Dahej from 10 million ton to 15 million ton. And that's for us is a very important project, the priority number 1 for us. So from that point of view, we are looking at higher utilization. You may remember that last year we operated the terminal at an annualized level of about 107%. And that's why we felt that we must immediately enhance the capacity. So the project is going on. Several initiatives are in place now. But the present contract would certainly help us in having higher utilization of the terminal.
I mean, right now, say July, August, I mean, essentially the current quarter, what have utilization rates been like, average?
Well, in a month, we regasify approximately 13 to 15 cargoes. Larger part comes from the long-term supply, then maybe 2 to 3 cargoes are the spot cargoes or short-term. So we see from last month, this month has been better. The gas consumption, particularly I think in the power sector, has little increased. Yes. So we see little increase in the overall utilization of the terminal. We have done about 15 cargoes this month.
15 cargoes this month, and July, sir?
That's right. July it was approximately 13. So it's a slightly better performance.
Slightly better.
You may remember that we had last time a few of the fertilizer plants had taken a shutdown altogether, and then the demand had suddenly dipped there.
Okay, no, got that. So should we expect more of this? Other entities also announcing these kind of deals, and Petronet sort of, you're the market leader. You control the majority of the market for regasification. So volumes will continue to rise, be on an upward trajectory at least?
Yes, I think, Prashant, the demand-supply scenario, if you see, and some of the projections that we had discussed about a year back, I think the projections are moving towards the direction. And also concerned that the domestic gas production has not been able to keep pace with the demand. There would be certainly a more dependence on the imported gas. And that means LNG practically. So we feel that these robust demands are going to continue for coming months.
So, I mean, LNG demand remains robust, essentially, is what you're telling us.
Yeah, we hope so, yeah.
Okay, got that. So that's essentially what business is looking like for you right now. I want to go on to the other aspect, which is, what the common understanding right now is that PNGRB, the regulator will go ahead with the review of actual marketing costs incurred by LNG importers, sir. And the fear is that this process of review will actually lead them towards determining actual marketing margins. How are you reading this, sir? What is going on?
Well, we have the same opinion what we expressed earlier. Number one, that in the present environment and the empowerment given to the regulator, as far as LNG operators are concerned, they need to only register there. Also, beyond that, there is nothing mentioned in the empowerment. Number two, as I said, our major earnings come from the regasification charges. Almost 90% plus comes from that regasification. So on the margin side, we are not really affected very much. It's very small quantity that we do ourselves, spot and then sell in the market. So I don't think we have any significant or any kind of impact on our earnings on that. Number three, margins, to my mind, would be applicable only perhaps on a domestic market where the prices are sort of controlled, decided by a mechanism within the country, and government has a role to play to overall review and view the gas market. But on an imported LNG where the markets are international markets, the prices are what prevails in the international market, it will be very difficult to really for a regulator to regulate or do anything on the margin when the risks of an operator towards the sourcing and the volatility are quite much. So I don't think that regulator would have that kind of empowerment for a international market priced LNG.
Appreciate you joining in, Dr. Balyan, as always here on Profit. Good luck. Business is looking good, as you told us. Appreciate it very much.
India's #1 news app just got even better. Download NDTV's new app. Fully optimized for Retina display. Full screen view. Faster response time. And Sudoku. NDTV's new iPad app. Download now.